Okay, so I had a question from a guy actually at my own academy on Sundays, and he said, "How does Ronaldo still have?" And he was referring to his abs. He didn't know how to say a six pack. He was doing that, and I was like, "You talking about his abs?" And he was like, "Yeah, yeah. How does he get those, and how does he stay so fit, even though he's the other side of 30?" Great question. I have broken it down for you really into five main sections of training that Ronaldo or any top athlete would pretty much bring into their soccer circuit or their regimen on a daily basis. And the sixth one that's hidden is food and drink. But we're going to talk today just about kind of in training. The very first would be endurance training. Soccer is 90 minutes. It can go on as long as 120, of course, if you're going into extra time or overtime, wherever you're watching this from. So we have to prepare our body for the ability to not only run 90 minutes or ideally 120 minutes, but we also have to look to within the game of bursting. So bursting up within an endurance sport, which is tricky. If you're training to be a marathon runner, you're really just looking to keep going for 20,000 bazillion miles or whatever they run, 26 miles. Soccer, it's going to change. It's going to change based off of who you're playing, what your tactics are that day. But ultimately, your cardio ability has to go for 90 minutes. So we want to be working on endurance training. This would mean a consistent run for X amount of distance, and then we up that. So say you started going for a 1 mile run, do that for a week, 2 weeks, whatever you feel comfortable with, and then keep a journal of your progress. Now can we up it to 1.5 miles, 2 miles, 3 miles, again, based off of your age. I'm not talking about a 6-year-old running 10 miles. And then keep upping that and then checking your times. You're improving your cardio strength and your ability to run longer. The next thing within that is a separate training day, make that clear to you, would be sprint training. Now there's different body types in the world effectively, so if you're looking to become a 100-meter sprinter, they're very much more powerful quad-driven athletes who run for 100 meters and then stop, explosive power out of the gates. Soccer is, funnily enough, a combination of almost, like I said, endurance and then explosive power, but it does vary again within the field on the position you're playing. So you want to be able to do sprint training. Parachutes are a good way to do that when you're a little bit older, but really it's about that change of pace, bang, over 2-3 seconds, relax, come back round, catch your breath, bang, go again. Change the distances with your cones, change the angles with your cones to make sure that your explosivity is being worked at not just in a straight line, but also in different directions, okay? So we've got the endurance training coupled with the sprint training. The third one would be the gym training. Now we're really looking here for like U16 up. Yes, you can start doing weights and body work when you're younger, of course, but I'm not here talking about 11-year-olds lifting weights and all this kind of stuff. You know, I'm just giving you a general answer of what Ronaldo's doing. So he's doing a lot of gym work. He's looking at isolating muscle groups to make them bigger and stronger and more explosive so that he can jump like a dolphin. And get about a foot above everybody. So that would be working on his jumping, for example, from a dead jump over and over again, working on his strength in his quads and in his calves and his hamstrings and all of that is working together. Even if his Achilles tendons, he can build all of this strength up so that he gets that advantage in the game. So we've got endurance, sprints, and now gym work. The fourth, of course, very important, if not the most important, would be the ball work. You can't get the ball off of somebody, then it doesn't particularly matter if they're, got a six-pack. So ball work is the fourth one. Can you take your explosive play and your ability to keep going, so your endurance, your sprints, with a ball? On your own, cone work, with a team, bring all these things together in practice and just keep working on your endurance. Can you keep moving for 90 minutes? And then within that, can you explode at certain moments without being tired in the 80, 90 minutes? This is something that my team, Arsenal, are really struggling with at the moment, is that they can be fantastic for 35, 40 minutes. They don't have the endurance based off of the previous manager. He just, for whatever reason, they weren't fit enough. And the new manager's working on their cardio strength and their ability to play at that exact intensity for 90 minutes. And then the final one would be tactical work. Your game will change based off of your manager's wants and your own wants. If you're playing left back, that's a completely different way of training almost versus being a central midfielder or a striker. Someone like Trent Alexander-Arnold at Liverpool spends his entire game up and down, up and down. He's got to be unbelievably fit, because not only is he fit, but then he's absolutely able to execute his play once he gets there. If he gets there and he's like, well, he's not going to be very good at his ball work. So those are 5 key things I think are really going to help you: your endurance training, your sprint training, your gym work, your ball work, and then what is it that tactically you want to achieve to kind of improve. Put all 5 of those together, and then you've kind of got what Ronaldo and these guys are doing on a daily basis. And like I said, the 6th hidden one: water and food. You wouldn't put bad fuel into a lovely car, so don't put bad fuel into your lovely body. Don't do it. Give yourself the best chance you can to succeed in life. Eat well, drink tons of water, and follow the steps I just gave you, okay? Thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Have an amazing day.